The Jets are 7-point underdogs against the Tennessee Titans without Julio Jones, without A.J. Brown, without their home crowd. It's in New Jersey. That's incredible. I wonder if a team has ever been without their two top receivers, who are two really good receivers, and are a touchdown favor away. So many statistics, the Jets, right? They create so many things. So, Jay, what are you doing? How do you think? Why? Simple. Because the Tennessee Titans are missing their two top receivers, and the Jets have a tendency at times to stop big, lumbering running backs. Their defensive line is built in such a way that sometimes they do really well against big, strong, even speedy, but big, strong running backs. And if that's the case, the Jets will be in this game. Now, is Derrick Henry going to bust a 22 and an 18 and a 50? Very possible. He could rush for over 100 yards. But if you're going to count on Derrick Henry to just completely beat you, I don't think that's the case. And if that's not the case, then Tannehill has other options he can throw to, and he can throw it successfully. But again, I'm not a gigantic Tannehill fan, you know? So, for me, this game screams that it could be a good football game. I think this game is sitting there for the Jets. I really, really do. And the scary thing about it is if the Jets can somehow pull this one out tomorrow, how interesting does London look now, right? It can get interesting. I believe Zach Wilson will have his first professional, solid football game tomorrow. I do believe this. I do believe it. I think it's just a perfect storm. You got Mims coming back, and that, even if Mims doesn't do much, you have Mims coming back. You have Crowder coming. Crowder, who is a big deal not to have on the field, guys. A big deal. He is a guy that does get open. He is a guy that put up good numbers with Sam and Gase. You know, missing Crowder is no joke. Crowder could easily be just as important as Corey Davis at times. So I think it's a perfect storm. I really do. And most importantly, it's at home. And this game can turn out to be a real mess tomorrow. A real mess. A real disaster if things go really badly. Like ugly. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Whether the Jets can actually pull it out, we'll see. But I think the Jets are going to be right there. And I do believe they can win this game. I do. I think this kid at quarterback, he just needs anything. Any kind of optimism. And this kid is going to fly like an eagle. There just has been nothing whatsoever, other than that brief little Corey Davis explosion in the first game. There's been nothing since. This kid needs to play in a football game that matters the whole entire game. And I think he's going to get that tomorrow. And I think we're going to see why we picked him so high tomorrow. Can he have an interception? Yeah, he could still do things wrong. I just think the Jets are going to be in it, and we're going to see some really good plays. And I have no idea why. But that's how I feel about it, and I'm sticking with it. So I think the Jets are going to surprise people. I really do. I think tomorrow's it. I just would love to get a W out of it, because that would make next week's fascinating. Bravo. Bravo. Pat yourself on the back. Oh my God. I should have taken every single dime. Thank you, LJ. I appreciate it. I did not make that part. I mean, I made the video, but it was cut out by my bud. And he sent it. He goes, you gotta do it. He goes, first of all, you got no views on the damn thing. Saturday videos. I don't know why I make a Saturday video. There's no views. There's no views on it. And they're like the talk, the video for the game, you know? I mean, I'm breaking down the game and everything. So the bottom line is, excuse me, I'm going to put a link at the end. It'll pop up on here. You'll see it. So if you want to watch the whole thing and check that it's not BS. Hey, it's not all right? I predicted Mims might do something. A few things in there that weren't right anyway. But I just had this vibe. I think a lot of it's heart, because what really started getting my blood going is that it's true. If the Jets could win last week, this game means something. And it's against an opponent, quite honestly, that I think sucks. I'd be very disappointed in the Jets if they lose tomorrow. Very disappointed in the Jets if they lose on Sunday. Today's Wednesday. I'd be really disappointed in the Jets. There's no reason they should lose to this team. None. I know he threw for 4 touchdowns last week. No reason in the world. The statistics against their opponents are so lopsided, it's unbelievable. To rushing yards allowed, they average 3.7 yards a rush. Their opponents are 4.5. They can't run the ball against opponents. Opponents are running the ball against them. Opponents are like 98 for 138 in passing attempts and completions. I mean, it's unbelievable, the statistics. And if you were to ask me, who does this favor going to London? It would be a young Jet team, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Glossy-eyed, just showing up London. They don't care where they're playing. Play them in a basement. They don't care. And they are ready to roll. But I love the Jets. I love the Jets before last game, coming into this game. And because, the Falcons they're just not the same team, you know. Looking at it real quick, they got blown out by the Eagles. 32-6 the first game. Oh, don't do that. Oh my God, I hate when that happens. When you ever use the little rolly thing and it just starts to roll forever? Got crushed by the BUCS, 48-25, and the BUCS. Everybody, Brady, this, that. They couldn't even score this past weekend against the Patriots. Then they beat the Giants, 17-14. And now, of course, the Giants won last week, and, everybody's Joe Judge will be out of here after this year. And then the Redskins, they played a back-and-forth game against the Redskins, And the Redskins, I don't know if anybody watched the Redskins and Giants play. I mean, Daniel Jones looked like, Joe Willie Namath that game. So, bottom line is, Jets. I love the Jets. I love the Jets in this game. I mean, really, really love the Jets in this game. Let me just bring this up here real quick. Stats. Some of the stats I was reading were unbelievable. I mean, did I read that right? 98 for 139. 76.9% completion. Do I have that right? No, that's not right. 7.9 yards. No interceptions yet. Zach, they don't have an interception yet. I don't know. Everything. Sacks. Let's see. Sacks, 8-7. for the opposing team. Field goals we don't give a crap about. Touchdowns 17 for the opponent, 9. They have 9. Touchdowns 1 rushing, 8 pass. Their opponents 3 rushing, 11 pass, 1 defense, 1 return, and 2 defense. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, and I hope the Jets don't screw this up. Because to come home 2-3 and have your bye week, and then maybe you start getting back Gerard Davis, and guys are getting a little bit healthier. All of a sudden you're 2-3, and then you look at the long term, long term schedule for the Jets. And I think, let's check it out real quick. We have the Bengals, I know, is one of the teams. I don't think there's a difficult game for the Jets until the 4th week after the bye, which is, hold on, kids, which is against the Buffalo Bills. I don't know. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Here we go. Ready? We've got the bye week. Then we come back against the Patriots, okay? Then we get the Bengals, the Colts, the Bills, okay? The Dolphins, the Texans, the Eagles, the Saints, the Dolphins, the Jaguars. And then it ends difficult. Tampa Bay and Buffalo. So when we're 2-3, and if we get there, and you're starting to think about playoffs, because I know there's going to be some out there thinking of playoffs, and I'm going to be one. I'm going to be sitting there I look at this schedule. I'm sorry. It doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. It really doesn't scare me. The last 2 games do. And yeah, you got Buffalo on the schedule twice still, I want this kid to come out of a bye against the Patriots. I want this kid to come out of the bye against the Patriots. Because you know what I just realized? And I want to check that real quick. Let's check this out, guys. Let's really, really do our homework here. Because that's how we get the big bucks. Let's check to see. I'm sure it's the same thing. No. The Patriots bye is week 14. So the Patriots have the Cowboys at 4:25. While we have our bye, and then they have the Jets, and it's revenge time, baby. It's everything's. Listen. Let's just win on Sunday. But I love this matchup, and I love the fact that the kid got a really big boost of confidence. Going into this game. I love it, man. I love it. I'm feeling good about it. I really, really am feeling good about it. I'm feeling more confident about the defense. I understand the sacks, but I want to see it. I want to see what the defensive line does this week. I want to see what the encore is. I'm not expecting the same thing. But I just want to see it. I know for a fact I've got Kyle Pitts on my fantasy football team, and he hasn't done squat yet. So it's not like they're using the tight ends yet. Will they try to maybe use them more against the Jets? Very, very possible. But that's been a concern all year long, and you want to know something? That really hasn't come to fruition yet. So the Jet defense so far, at some point we're going to have to give in and say, you know what? It's playing pretty damn good. It really, really is. So we'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, that's where we are. I am going to be live on Sunday. I had to go live one game, and boy, oh boy, that is like perfect. It's early in the morning for me. If you guys want to pop in here, you can set a reminder because it's listed in my videos. If you hit the live button, it's already listed. I'll be on at 9 o'clock on Sunday. If you want to pop on in and say hello, what I really want to do is I want to set everything up. I've downloaded everything I needed to download, and I'm sure I'm going to make a few little mistakes here and there. I just want to get it all set up and ready. So this way, by the time it's done Sunday, I'll know what the hell I'm doing here as far as live. You know, that's the big key. Thanks for letting me brag a little in the beginning. You guys know me over at TGG. I'm not a bragger. I'm a weather guy, but I'm not a bragger. But like I said, my buddy sent that over to me, and I realized it. I realized it after I made it, and when I looked at the amount of views on it, I was cracking up. I said, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know? And there was a lot of people probably picking the Jets and everything. They really, I'm sure there were. Just that I did it, damn it. So anyway, especially how negative I was. You know, I was a real Debbie Downer there, man, for a couple weeks. Really down. Tearing apart LaFleur, tearing apart this, tearing apart that. And then all of a sudden I got optimistic. So, and now watch, I'm really optimistic about this Sunday, and they'll lay an egg. I'll be really disappointed. Really disappointed if that's the case. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping in. I really, really do appreciate it. I'll have another couple of videos coming out this week, but don't forget Sunday, if you're around, pop on in, man. Grab your coffee. Just set up the little computer right there on the side there, or have it on your phone right there in front of you while we're watching the game and stuff. If you're streaming the game, because it's on the NFL Network, you're going to have a delay. That's a pain in the ass, you know, because you're going to get reaction and people typing if there's any, you know, whoever's here, you know, or me talking about the play. That could be a little bit annoying, because you're not going to maybe see the play we'll be maybe 3-4 minutes ahead, you know. What I would suggest, if somebody really, really wants to watch the game, is get YouTube Live, YouTube TV, Hulu, a bunch of these have the NFL Network, and you can get a 1-week free trial. So if you haven't used the free trial yet, get the free trial. It's because it's very expensive. YouTube TV is like 60 something, $63.90 a month or something like that, $65.90 a month. It's crazy. But you could get a free trial. Just got to remind yourself, put a little reminder on your phone next Saturday to take it out, you know. In fact, what I would do is take your credit card right out as soon as the game, or as soon as the subscription is set. Just take your credit card out, you know. Anyway, you could do that too. You can get the NFL Network for free for one weekend, you know, or use it all week. You know, you can get the Thursday night game for free too. That's NFL Network, right? So, just a thought. Okay, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful, safe, healthy week. Go Jets. 2-3, baby. We're going to do it.